Hey guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is Hero 161, Gwimusa. I'm going to refer to it as Demon Samurai, however. It's the Taiwan Lost Saga's Create a Hero contest winner. Congrats to them. They've created a bad woman, a bad boy here. It's a regular hero. You can buy it with pesos or GP, what have you. So let's check it out here. So 4-hit basics. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th hit will faint. Pretty nice there. You can jump cancel the 4th hit, and your basics will lift off feints and whatnot, and you can kind of loop them here and there. You can kind of loop them, so pretty decent basics here. The 3rd attack actually multi-hits as well, so you can see you can get a few loops there, so that was okay. That was okay. So moving on to the hold D here. Your hold D will utilize your building up passive meter. Your passive meter actually builds up while you're hitting someone, but if you're not hitting someone, it will gradually build up on its own. So when you use the hold D in the default form here, it will use 25 meter of your passive. You'll run around for a set amount of time, and then at the end you'll do a sweep up into the air, a launcher. You can trigger this a little bit earlier to get earlier launchers, but this makes you intangible. You can run through someone and then, you know, choose which side you attack them on. It also works as a ground pickup as well, which is very good, very, very good. So you get like a basic attack. You don't feel confident about your juggle ability. There you go. You do it again. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. But it does use 25 meter of your passive. If your passive reaches 100 meter, you can actually half D to continue to do this attack, but it will still deplete your passive meter. But if you full hold D at 100 meter, you will transform into your demon form, and you toss off your clothes, you get really ripped, you get white hair, you get purple glowy eyes, you grow like skin looking horns there, and you get a big speed boost, and you get your attacks amplified as well. So let's do the basic attacks now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it added like 3 hits to each attack there. So pretty crazy, and your juggles get a lot easier too, but he's gonna die. It does so much damage. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Each of your basics in this form, however, will drain passive. So you see it's at 67, it's at 65, it's at 62. It alternates between like 3 and 2 for some reason. But yeah, your juggles get a lot easier. They're pretty much airborne a lot longer. It's pretty nice. Your hold D will actually utilize 20 meter of your passive in this form. It'll do pretty much the same effect, except you'll go into the air rather than staying on the ground. And once you reach 0, you're pretty much out of passive. You transform back there. You cannot swap out of the character and retain your passive meter. It will go back down to 0, by the way. So yeah, pretty nice stuff there with the demon form there. There's more to come, trust me. So let's get into the dash attacks here. 3-hit light D dasher. 1, 2, 3. 3rd hit will stun feint. It will not lift off basics or your feints rather. So keep that in mind. But you just need the 3rd hit attack to connect there for the stun feint there. So not too bad there. You also have a dash hold D. Your dash hold D is a quick 3-hitter. The 3rd hit will do the stun as well. You can't change direction with this one. You're stuck in one direction. But it travels a pretty decent amount of distance, so it's not too bad. It will not lift off your feints either. And this uses 10 meter of your passive, by the way. So the bonus behind this one, however, is that even if you're like below the threshold for the passive usage, you can still use it. So even if you have 0 passive, you can still use this, but it'll keep it at 0. So it'll always deplete your passive. So let's get the demon form back up here gradually. Let it build up, and then we'll transform again and do it again. Alright, so 3-hit dasher and the demon form. So pretty much the same there. A few more hits added to it. And the hold D dasher is about 11 hits. Very, very fast attack there. Very, very fast. But it uses 20 meter of your passive using the hold D dasher in your demon form. So that's double than your default form. But it's very, very fast. Very good. By the way, about your hold D dasher, you can use it in between your light D attacks as well. So keep that in mind. So, even on the default form. So pretty nice there. So that's your dash attack. So air attacks, 1, 2, 3. First 2 hits of these light D air attacks are just flinchers. 3rd attack, however, is a flip kick, which will launch them if they're standing. So that's pretty nice. Otherwise, if you have them in the air, whoa, my last hit missed there completely. If you have them in the air, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, that wasn't the 3rd attack, guys. Sorry, that wasn't the 3rd attack. I was try this again. Let's stop being such a scrub. It'll just flip them up into the air. But that will give you a little bit more time for your ground pickup, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. But generally, you can't follow up after that flip kick, I don't believe. Your hold D in the air. This is like a throw out kind of weird frontal AoE kind of move, but it will launch someone off the ground, which will allow you to start your air juggles and stuff. So it's not all bad. It uses 5 meter of your passive bar as well, so keep that in mind. But let's say you get a launcher off that, then you can do it like that. Or if you get like a juggle going, it will be used to extend your juggles. Let me try to get that right there. So let's get him up in the air. 1, 2, hold D. 1, 2, hold D. You can do it again. You can do it again. But I think it caps at like two loops of it. And I don't know why my attacks are just like whiffing to FK. He's just being a pain tonight. Let's try again. Let's try again. All right, 1, 2. 1, 2. So I can't do anything after that, it seems like. I don't know why. It just locks me out. I guess hold Ds. 2 hold Ds is the limit. So you also have your air dasher. Your air dasher is very unique. Doesn't use your passive meter. If you hit with the last few hits on a grounded opponent, they'll just fall to the ground, like so. But if you hit up close, they'll kind of get launched into the air a little bit better. And whoa, settle down, ladies. Settle down. Okay, but yeah, your air dasher, you can actually follow it up with another D press, and it'll automatically do 3 or more attacks, which will bounce down. And you can keep comboing out after that, so the air dash is really, really good to combo with. So let me go ahead and set up a nice juggle situation here. So I'm going to go straight into the air dasher, and then I'll do the hold D and then do another air dasher, and then it pretty much locks me out after that. So he's got some neat air combos going on with the air dasher and hold D loops there. It's pretty nice. I can only do so many, though. It seems like it only lets me do so many on my air dasher, so it's really strange. It's really strange. But let's go into the demon form and try the air attacks now. So let's do the light D air attacks. 2, 3. Third hit will actually do a bounce down up into the air compared to the other one. It's a lot better. Your hold D in the air will actually do pretty much the same thing, but it will use 20 meter of your passive this time. So that's a bit of a bummer. And your air dasher is not really as good, and I'll try to show you why here if I don't ruin the passive here. Yeah, I ruined the passive there, but I don't know why the air dasher in the demon form doesn't seem to do the bounce down like the default form. So the default form will actually do the bounce down there, which is really nice doing that bounce down. But if you do it on the demon form, it doesn't do the bounce down, but it doesn't knock away. So your ideal combo with the airs here is probably something like, 2, 3, doing that because it'll do a bounce down now, and then doing like your whole D pickup after that and doing more basics and stuff. So there's more different optimal combos depending on what form you're in. So the light D air attacks in the demon form are better than the air dasher out of the demon form. So you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So skills on the Gwimusa. This is where things don't get so complicated with some things, but some are a little bit strange to figure out. But 2gen helped me a little bit. So let's start with the weapon skill here. Weapon skill works a lot like Hwoarang's attack, where you can hold D at the end or any point during the combo and knock someone back. But yeah, it puts some kind of debuff on them. Not too sure what kind of debuff that is. It looks like a slow kind of debuff, but it is what it is. So if you stop mashing, you'll just lose the key. You gotta keep mashing. You'll lose the skill. You gotta keep mashing. So yeah, you can hold D a little bit earlier and get a stun feint. It looks like, which seems better than the knockback. Or maybe I just did that quick. Let me double test this again. So half D, got kind of a feint there. Oh well. Let me go ahead and transform and try the demon mode weapon skill here. That was interesting. I don't understand this weapon skill as much as I thought I did. I don't know. All right, try the whole D on this one. So maybe I'm just losing it. I'm losing it, guys. It seems like you can use it twice, though. It looks strange. Let's wait for this a second here. Let's wait for this. So yeah, maybe I should test things a little bit better. So it build up twice there. Oh, okay, so it's got 2 build-ups there. So if you got the second build-up of the weapon skill, it adds a knockback and this debuff. Otherwise, you just get the stun feint, which you know, I think that's a win-win situation. Win-win situation. Pretty neat. Quest to Sango, asa. Okay, I gotta use my passive here, so let me. I know I'll use the dash hold D a little bit. So I apologize for the scrubbiness moments here, guys, but you know, a little bit of testing, more testing was needed on my part, but that's okay. That's okay. You'll just learn it with me here. So weapon skill, homing skill, it will throw out a little ghost there. Let's go ahead and use it on a little bit of a crowd here. Go ahead and use it on a few people here. Throw out some ghosts, and it pulls people in. It's like it kind of loops them a little bit there. One. Yeah, it's definitely pulling a lot of people in. It's a homing attack. It pulls them in. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. That's cool. That's cool. All right, so to the helmet. Try the helmet out here. Helmet skill. This gives you a super armor debuff, apparently. According to 2gen, and it gives a random debuff to the person nearby you. I'm not seeing the debuff. Maybe it's just adding something else to me here. Oh man, I transformed. I gotta get rid of this transform again. I don't want to transform. I'm not a demon. I gotta hold the demon in. I'm like the guy from Dungeon Fighter Online, I guess. I'm not gonna be a berserker, so let's try this again. So yeah, 2gen told me it gives some kind of random debuff to someone, like slow, poison, defensive reduction, or low gravity. But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that. But it definitely looks like super armor. Let's go and go to the robots here and test the super armor portion here. Doobie 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 doo. All right, here we go. Okay, so if they hit you, it gives them a random debuff. I got you, 2gen. I got you. I got you. All right. So that's definitely super cool. I like that. Looks like I'm still taking damage from hits, but it is, you know, knocking them away, and it's still letting me do my thing and giving a random debuff with each time they hit me. So that's very cool. That's very cool. And trinket skill is a passive that apparently prevents you from losing gears, like the royal robe 2gen says. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it does anything else for you or not. But it might do something. I'm not too sure. But it does definitely prevent you from losing gears, so that's nice. Whew! So this has been a long video, guys. Demon Samurai Gwimusa. It's a very cool character. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of combo potential. You know, using your passive strategically is going to be an important thing. Doing these air dash combos is definitely going to be an important thing as well. Looks like I could do a little bit of an extended combo there off the demon transform as well. That was very cool. That was very, very cool. I didn't catch that before either. So there's apparently a lot of things I did not catch before with this guy. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Juggle time. Let's do the whole D and pick up again. Oh my goodness. So cool. He's so cool. Yeah, he's got some crazy damaging combos. His demon form does so much damage. He would be such a good strength character, I think. I mean, look at this damage, so insane. But yeah, that's Gwimusa, guys. Best parts of the character are probably definitely the transform. It's hard to block that business, and you know, I like the air dashing as well. He's got some great air attacks. Overall, he's just tremendous. He's tremendous. Let's do another combo. See how much health this takes off of DevK. Boom, boom, boom. All right, hold D. Boom. Oh, I forget that puts you in the air. I keep thinking I'm going to stay on the ground, but I don't. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So, Gwimusa, very cool, guys. Congrats to Taiwan Lost Saga for creating such a cool hero. Definitely is impressive to me. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Devil may cry. Devil may die.